I Love Lucy Nail Art Tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I painted this really fun I Love Lucy design, which is really much easier than it looks. So if you're into classic TV shows as I am, I hope you like this design, and also don't forget to click subscribe to see all my future videos as well. Begin by painting your thumb and ring nails white and the rest red. On my thumbnail, I forgot to record this actually on my nail. My camera was deciding that it didn't want to record I Love Lucy, and so it decided that I should have to redo this. So I'm doing this on a nail tip, and I apologize because I know I don't like doing it as much on a nail tip, and so I'm sure you probably don't like watching it as much. But on the white nail tip, I'm going to be starting with her outline. So I began with the big puff of hair right at the front, right above her forehead, and then added her hair going around her ear, the rest of her facial lines, and then a line coming down, and then her skirt, and then her hands. And these cartoons are actually matchstick characters, and so she's got really thin arms and a really thin body. And then I'm going to fill in her head with some nude colored paint. And also adding just a little bit of that color in her hand. And then with orange, I'm going to be filling in her hair. And as you can see, I am going over some of my black lines. Those black lines are just a guide. They're not the finished product. I'm going to fix them up later, which I'm actually doing right now. So now, since most of everything has been filled in, I'm going to just touch up any lines I think are a little bit messed up. And now I'm going to be adding her facial features. So I'm going to add her eyes and her eyebrows, her nose, and her lips. With red, I'm going to be filling in her skirt and her lips. And then with white, I'm going to add the white in her eyes, as well as polka dots across her skirt. And then with black, I'm going to add her pupils. On my ring nail, I'm going to pretty much do the exact same thing, except this time I'm going to be painting Ricky. And so I'm going to start with his outline, just like I did with Lucy. Top hairline going around for his ear, and then the rest of his face shape, his thin little matchstick body. And then for his hair, since his hair is black, I'm just going to be filling it in at this point anyways. And so as you can see, I'm using much thicker lines, and I'm filling it in as I go. So his hair curls around his ear just like that. And I'm going to add the outline of the bow tie. And then fill in his face with the same color of light peach that I used for Lucy's. And once again, if any of your black lines get messed up, don't worry about it. You can always fix those later. It's easy enough. And plus, sometimes when you have to go back and redo them, it turns out way better than it happened the first time. So don't worry about it. And then fill in his bow tie with red. And then we're going to do our black lines again. So I'm going to start with adding his mouth and then his eyes. And his eyes are circular, whereas Lucy's are more of a slanted oval. His nose and his thicker eyebrows. Fill in his eyes with white. And also you're going to fill in his teeth. And add his pupils. On my index nail, I'm going to be painting the I Love Lucy logo, starting with loves, going at a slight upward angle across your nail, just like that. And I would definitely recommend looking at an actual photo of I Love Lucy's logo off the internet, just so that you can see the printing really well, and it'll give you a good idea of exactly how the words are placed in conjunction to each other. And yeah, otherwise you can also look at a picture of my nails, or of this set that I painted. There will be a photo on Facebook that I will post, so you can look at that as well. And then finish with Lucy below and I above. On my middle and pinky nail with a dotting tool, I'm going to create some white dots going down my nail. So I'm going to start with this line going straight down, and then I'm going to add another line going down the other side. So the dots are kind of nested between each other, so it's like 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And I'm not going to add any dots where it's going to get on my skin. I don't really like getting acrylic paint on my skin because you got to wash it off. So instead of trying to create the dots all the way to the edges of my nail, I'm going to then go through with a paintbrush and just paint the ones that are missing where they need to be. So I'm going to paint them near my cuticle and at the tip of my nail, and also along the sides. As you can see, I still got some paint on me, but not nearly as much as I would have if I've tried to do the entire thing with a dotting tool. And then of course, I'm sorry I forgot to show you putting on top coat, but add a layer of top coat to protect the design. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this design, and don't forget to share any recreations with me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I would absolutely love to see them, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!